What's up, guys? My name is Derek. I'm a developing ICT student. I've been trading the financial markets for the past 3 years. I recently transitioned to futures from Forex and I mainly trade micro, E-mini, Nasdaq. So I'm looking for a sell and we have SMT here on PM session high. So let me draw that out and label it. All right, so we are in the Killzone. We are in the London Killzone, the Q3 quarter of the London session. So what I'm looking for, I am looking for Q2 high to be swept out. I'm looking for that high to be swept away, and then I'll go in and press sell from there. So I want to take a sell when we run that high out, and my first target here is going to be the new week opening gap. So the confluences, you can see price has been bearish from Friday. We have interacted with the consequent encroachment of this daily inversion fair value gap. Okay, so on the hourly time frame, we are having an SMT from that. It goes to confirm my sell bias, and in Q3 of London, I want to see price manipulate the second quarter's high, and then I'll go in, take a sell, targeting the new week opening gap. So let me hide this. As soon as they run that high out, I'll go in for a sell downside to the downside. So let me switch this on here. Same thing on NQ. You can see that the low here comes in at 683. The low here comes in at 683. So clearly we can see that this is quarter two's high, and that is what I want to see price running out. I want to see this liquidity taken out of the markets, and I'll go in and target these relative equal lows down here. This is going to be my first target, my first draw on liquidity. Yeah, so on NQ, my first draw on liquidity, I want to see that high run out, and then the first target should be on the relative equal lows right here. And once we sweep those relative equal lows out, I would want to see the market do more than that. I would want to see us go all the way down into the new week opening gap. But my first objective is these relative equal lows. So if I put on two contracts, I might take one contract off of that low and then try to find another entry. Let me measure the range here. That is 20 points. So let me hide this, and then as you can see, we are running that high out. So I'm going to go in there and press sell 1 minute time frame. Let me log into my TraderVate account. So let's log into TraderVate. I'm logged in. So I'm logged into my TraderVate account and I'm ready to take this trade. This is the discount PDRA below the daily CE. This is the daily CE. A consequent encroachment, we are below it on this PDRA. So this other block send price up to manipulate second quarter's high. If they leave a BC here, even better. Okay, even better if they leave a BC here, so that if we give an inverse, we retouch it, reject, and break through it, I'll be willing to take a sell. So let me put a sell stop below this low because I am willing to sell right from here. My stop loss is going to go above that high. And like I said, my first draw on liquidity will be down here. This is like a 1:1 trade. I'm gonna do more than that. So I will put here one contract for a sell stop, and let's take that. And then I'll put another trade. Put another trade that will target all the way down the new week opening gap. So yeah, let me bring it here and let me take this sell stop here for one contract and sell, and the stop loss would have to come here. So these are the two orders I have in the market. That is a really nice inversion. So you can see we are reacting off of this order block here, and we already have a 1 minute inversion on this BC. So it's an inverse now. We are retesting the inverse. I expect price to pull down anytime soon. Let's check up on ES. So as you can see, ES also goes in and hands Q2 high right there, taking out on 1 minute. You can very much see that this is what sent price up. It isn't much clear on ES, but at least on NQ we know this is it. The candle that was created at 3-4 p.m. New York local time. That was the order block. So right here, 3433, that's what we are looking at. And you can see it's acting as a support on price currently, but it's an inverse. So looking to see price go down anytime soon. Yeah, so that is that on ES. It would be much better if price decides to give us a 1 minute SMT. Okay, I think ES is trying to take out that high. If that high gets taken out and NQ fails to go above it, we might have a 1 minute SMT. And when that happens, I would bring my order below that low. Okay, If we get an SMT, I'm putting my order below this low right here. Let's go here with this. So it's much visible. Now it's really good. So do we have an SMT? This high comes in at 67.5. So at 67.75, I want to get an alarm, an alert that we hit that price. Once I get that and NKO hasn't taken out the high, I'll just take a sell on this low. I'll pull my order to this low. Okay, so ES triggers my alarm, and now let me shrink my order below this low. Modify this below that low. Modify. If NQ goes and triggers that high as well, I will take my orders back below that order block. So let's see. Yeah, so currently this is the SMT that we have. Price is still taking support around that OB. That is still acting as a support on price. So let's see what we get. As soon as my order gets triggered, I'm going to move my stop loss to that high. So here on ES, we do get, okay, that wasn't an reverse yet, but let's see. So as you can see, I have been tapped into the trade. Let's see if we do get a proper market structure shift with a CB. So we do have a nice market structure shift with a CB here. Let me draw back this Q2 high. We've already taken it out here. Now guys, this is our resistance zone. This is our averaging. This low here rebalanced this averaging here completely, and see the wicks doing the damage and the body staying right there. Here is our market structure shift. So as promised, let me shift my stop loss all the way back to that high that we had the SMT on, and this one as well, and that's it. So we haven't hit the consequent encroachment of that fair value gap yet. Let's take a quick look at ES. So ES has also had a market structure shift here, a consequent encroachment here, and as you can see, this was the market structure shift. So let's see what happens on this trade. We have a market structure shift. If they decide to retest the C of the averaging, I expect price to spool to the downside. If it doesn't, then of course they're going to hit my stop loss, and that should be fine. So if these trades don't pan out, I'm done for this morning, because we hit daily CE. We've had an SMT, even a 1 minute SMT. We have a nice market structure shift on 1 minute. So if this really doesn't pan out, I'm done for this morning, and that's it. Are we gonna hand this high, move on, or are we gonna hit stop loss? Hit stop loss, and I'm done. Alright guys, so that's it. My stop losses have been hit, and yeah, it was a beautiful, nice trade. It could have panned out. I don't know why it didn't pan out. Nice SMT, market structure shift, everything was present. So I have taken a loss.